on 5. Baldwin County could have one of the highest sales tax rates in the country if a recommendation by an education advisory committee gains traction. News 5's Pat Peterson has more on a task force's controversial recommendation for a sales tax increase, which would generate millions of dollars for new school construction.
Tomatoes, apples, milk.
Martha Diaz just spent $50 at the grocery store.
Tax was $4.42.
Diaz, who is on a fixed income, says she already pays enough in sales tax and can't afford a new sales tax, even if it's to fund education.
No. Do not add no more taxes. We're taxed to death as it is.
On Tuesday, a Citizens Education Advisory Committee recommended a new half-a-cent sales tax to help fund a $150 million pay-as-you-go school construction and capital improvements program. The recommendation would impact every person who shops or spends money in Baldwin County. We talked to taxpayers about the proposed tax increase.
I'm all for public education, but we need to do it without taking any more money from the taxpayers.
I think it's a great idea. Our county is growing at a rapid pace, and the funding that we're getting is not able to support the classrooms that our kids need and the teaching staff.
It's got to be stopped. We got to go ahead and stand ground here with each other.
Here's a breakdown of current sales tax rates in Baldwin County. Rates vary from city to city. If a new sales tax is approved, Baldwin County would have one of the highest sales tax rates in the U.S. It's important to remember that this is just a proposal at this point and that the Board of Education doesn't have the power or authority to levy new taxes.
So that was the Community Task Force making a recommendation to be considered by the powers that be for it to be put on a referendum maybe next year.
Now, the half-cent sales tax increase would generate $18 million a year. That money would be earmarked for capital improvements. Live on the Baldwin County beat, Pat Peterson, News 5.